In this demonstration, we will see the retail transaction framework, transactions getting pulled into the framework, retail statements, and then the store financials workspace. First, let's navigate to the store financials workspace. The store financials workspace empowers retailers with a single location in which to manage all of their sales and day-to-day financial operations. This includes syncing orders to the system, validating transactions, calculating statements, as well as navigating to the actual transactions themselves. Additionally, there's assistance with the posting of those transactions, and finally with the reporting of the operations. In our details grid, we can see the calculated statements and the posted statements, as well as the shifts that have been brought in from the different retail channels. Here we can see the different store transactions that have occurred in all the different stores. We have the ability to filter our store transactions by different criteria, such as date, store number, and channel type, to name a few. Upon selecting a transaction, we can go up to our transactions and see all the records that are associated, such as info codes, sales, payments, and discounts. Here we can see an info code that was added based on an action. We can also view the reports, such as the print copy. This will print a receipt for us to see in back office. We can see in this report all the detail in the transaction, such as the lines, the prices, and the payments that were collected. Additionally, we can export this out into a number of different formats. We can now navigate back to our store financials to view our transactions a second way. This is using the retail sales form, which will enable us to view item sales based on category, individual items, and by date time. We can use the distribution schedule form to pull in retail transactions via the P-0001 upload job. Our retail transaction should now be imported. We'll go back to the Store Financials workspace and click on Store Transactions to verify. Here we can see new transactions that were not there before, that were pulled in using that data distribution job. Now we need to validate our store transactions, of which we can do from an organizational hierarchy and all the different channels that are available. What this does is validate the integrity of the transactions within that import. We will now create a statement manually for the Houston store. Within this statement, we can select a start date and an end date, in which to include transactions that occurred in the Houston store. We can verify that there have been no lines added to the statement and nothing has been generated. We will hit Calculate Statement and the system asks us to confirm the information. We will now see that transactions have been included on the statement. We can see the individual denomination counts for any cash declaration that occurred for the store. Additionally, we can see other transactions such as the payment transactions. This shows us all payments that are included in the statement. Additionally, we can see the individual transactions that were also included in the statement calculation. And finally, if we wanted to post the statement, we would click the Post Statement. However, if we notice that there was an issue, we can click Clear Statement and then hit Delete and do the whole process over with adjusted parameters. This concludes our demonstration about the Retail Transaction Framework and the Store Financials workspace.